God damn, the past 2 days have been nothing but, casting news. No, I'm serious, like, there's been nothing but, for the past 2 days, but casting news. And there's been 2 rumors, but three out of the 5 have been pretty much confirmed. And I could not be more happier with the majority of the news that's come out. Now, there has been some talk of some casting for. Let me talk about the 2 I'm not going to talk about here because they could be they could be really rumors, and I'll just mention them right now. First off, is that in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, yes, that fucking Bay movie is still a thing. Apparently, Stephen Amell has been cast as Casey Jones. I don't want to talk about that further until it's like officially confirmed. Varsity's the first one to come out with it. I want to wait till it's a little more confirmed by everybody because Varsity is they're a little more reliable, but they've failed me in the past. Also, there's also been talk of Blade being officially cast in the Marvel Cinematic Universe on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't want to talk about that casting because it was only one Twitter post, and that's really it. So I don't want to, jump the gun on that from just one Twitter post. I want to wait for more of that. So I want to be talking about the Blade or Casey Jones stuff here on this video until it's a little more confirmed. However, the three DC newscasts have really got me interested. And rather than do separate videos on them, I decided, shit, I'll just knock it out all here. There's 2 for the DCCW webcast spin-off series that is going to have like Ray Palmer and the other characters in here, and they've announced 2 new characters to be part of that show. And we also have a casting for Suicide Squad, the movie, not the DCCW universe thing. Anyway, so let's dive right into this, talking about the casting for the DC stuff. So, first off, we'll talk about Rip Hunter. Now, for those who don't know who Rip Hunter is, don't worry. I mean, he's a very little-known character. What he is that he's a time traveler, much like Booster Gold. In fact, he's actually Booster Gold's son or grandson in the comics. And he's actually a master of time travel. In fact, he trained Booster, his own dad, or grandson. It kind of varies in time travel. But yeah, he basically trained Booster Gold in the ways of time travel, and actually became his boss. So Rip Hunter will be in this TV show, this new DC CW TV show, and who's playing him? I nearly squeed in complete joy. The person playing Rip Hunter is Arthur Darvill. Yes, Rory Rory, another Doctor Who cast. Seriously, all we need now is Matt Smith to play something, and we're all a comic book character. We're all set. Well, him, Billy Piper, Peter Capaldi. I don't count Jenna Louise Coleman because she was in Captain America: The First Avenger. Yeah, she had a brief role in The First Avenger. But yeah, nearly all of Freema Agyeman and oh god, what's her name? The actress who played Donna. Catherine Tate. That's her name. Catherine Tate. Those people still need comic book roles, but yeah, we're getting there. We've got about most of New Who. In this series. Hell, I mean, Andrew Garfield was in an episode of Doctor Who. Granted, not a great episode of Doctor Who, mind you. It was Daleks in Manhattan. Oh boy, that was an episode. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, so yeah, Arthur Darvill is going to be playing Rip Hunter, which I think is very interesting. I mean, I find it hilarious that he was... Anyone else find it really hilarious that, he was on a TV show that was all about time travel, and now he's playing a time traveler? I really hope that is not lost on him. I really hope someone asks, hey, do you realize you got this from, you were on Doctor Who and now you're this? I really hope the irony is not lost on him. Now, Arthur Darvill is a very... It's not just like I've liked him from also Broadchurch, which is also, David Tennant's other show, which... I will say this. If you have not watched Doctor Who, and you want to check out, his, David Tennant's acting chops to see him play, if you're interested to see when you see him come up to be the Purple Man in... the Jessica Jones TV show, I would suggest go to Broadchurch. If you don't want to check it, if you're not a fan of Doctor Who, go check out Broadchurch, and then you'll see, okay, I can deal with, I can see him being the Purple Man. Anyway, so what else was there? What else? Oh yeah. So the other thing I wanted to talk about with this is that I think it's pretty cool that they're bringing in Rip Hunter, but the other thing I'm kind of worried about is that is this going to be their way of just using Booster Gold without using Booster Gold? Because the thing is that that was the same thing they did with Ray Palmer, is that he was meant to be Ted Kord. That was really who he was supposed to be, but DC said, nope, you can't use him. That was also the main reason why they killed off Deadshot in the previous episode of Arrow, because DC literally told Mark Guggenheim to his face, you're not allowed to use Deadshot anymore because Will Smith's Deadshot. That's not Deadshot anymore. This is Deadshot. Which I'm like, really? That's the reason? Oh, you guys suck. Yeah. So, and apparently they have I guess they have plans for Booster Gold too, or else you damn well know it would have been Booster Gold instead of Rip Hunter. But I digress. What I'm hoping for, what they don't do here, is just make Rip Hunter Booster Gold Light, similar to how they're making Ray Palmer Ted Kord Light. That's what they're basically doing with Ray Palmer. Don't get me wrong, I like Ray Palmer in this show. I just wish he would get away from Felicity. That's my only thing. That's my only thing. But yeah, that's my complaint is that, you know, please don't make him Booster Gold Light. Rip Hunter can be he can have some fun. He's not like this very serious character. He does have his very serious moments, but he's not really jokey and like doesn't fool around with time. He's a master of time. He pretty much is like DC's equivalent to the Doctor, really. He's pretty much the DC equivalent of the Doctor, and he kind of knows all the rules of time and whatnot. So I'm hoping they just don't make him, oh, he's Booster Gold Light and he's a jackass. I mean, yeah, Booster Gold is more than that, but let's face it, he started out as a jackass. So, with that being said, I am looking forward to it, but I don't want to see Rip Hunter be Booster Gold Light. I want to see Rip Hunter be Rip Hunter. Now moving on to the next casting. The next casting news is that, and this is also for DC CW Universe, is that what we have next is actually Hawkgirl. Yeah, we are getting Hawkgirl in this new DC CW segment. And the actress's name is Ciara Renee, or Kyara Renee. I cannot pronounce that first name. She's a relatively new actress, so I can't really criticize, give any critiques on what she could do or whatever. She's actually very new in the the CW casting. In fact, this is I think her first major gig. So I can't really say, could she be Hawkgirl? Could she not be Hawkgirl? She could, for all we know. I mean, it's nice to see that I guess they're going to be using Hawkgirl as their go-to Wonder Woman character if, Supergirl doesn't really get to be part of the DC CW universe, like all the deals have talked about. So, I'm excited, really. I mean, I think it's really... Actually, Hawkgirl was one of the characters I called in that this DC CW spin-off. Like, when they were all talking about it, I was kind of like, yeah, Hawkgirl's probably going to be one of them. I will bet you that Hawkgirl's one of them. Also said Booster Gold, but yeah, Rip Hunter's like... yeah, they got Rip Hunter, so I'm fine. Anyway, so... I'm really excited for seeing Hawkgirl. I don't know if we'll ever get Hawkman. That's the problem. I don't know if we'll ever get Hawkman. And the big question is, are they actually going to make her a Thanagarian, or are they going to try to do something else, like say that the wings are kind of like Falcon's wings in Winter Soldier, or are they going to say like it's like a jetpack or something, or are they going to say, yeah, she's Thanagarian, or are they going to go with the whole thing of the wings are just like fabricated and whatnot? Yeah, I personally want to see full-on Thanagarian stuff with her. That's just me, though. So hopefully, Hawkgirl whips some ass. Really hoping for that. And yeah. Again, I can't really say anything on the actress other than I have a lot of hope for that she pulls this off. I mean, I think this is the first time we've had Hawkgirl in a live action DC show. Could be wrong, but I think this is the first. Now all we need is like the question, and I'm set. No, really, the question would work perfectly in the DC CW universe. Absolutely believe that. Anyway, so last bit of news that I want to talk about in terms of DC casting is for the Suicide Squad movie. Apparently, a certain Batman villain is going to appear in Suicide Squad. Yeah, we're already getting Joker and Harley Quinn. They've now announced that Killer Croc. Sorry, I just completely brain farted there. My apologies. But yeah, Killer Croc will be in this movie. Now, for those who don't know, Killer Croc's one of my favorite Batman villains. I really dig Killer Croc. He's one of my I feel like he's super underrated too. But the actor Adewale, I cannot pronounce his name. Adewale, God, I cannot pronounce. And I really sound awful because his name. He's an African actor. He's an African American actor, and I'm trying to remember because I've seen him in other movies before. I've actually seen him in a few comic book movies here and there. He played Curse. Yeah, this actor played Curse in Thor: The Dark World. That's where I remember him from. He also played Heavy Duty in G.I. Joe: Rise of Cobra. Among other things, he's also he's been in the Mummy Returns. He's been in a lot of movies I've seen, and he's really good. I just cannot pronounce his name, and I feel so bad that I can't. But yeah, I can see him as Killer Croc. He's this very big, very muscular actor, and honestly, I've always personally thought of Killer Croc as an African American character because he's lived down south. When you see flashbacks of his life, most of his family is African American. So it would stand to reason if he didn't have that skin condition, he would be African American. That's how I've always seen Killer Croc. But yeah, he's a big green guy, so thanks to the skin condition. So yeah, I'm very okay with this. What I'm really hoping for is a lot of prosthetics. I'm always a fan of like practical effects, so I'm really. And he did do some practical effects with. Sorry, as I was saying. Yeah, he's actually done heavy prosthetic effects as Curse, so so I'm hoping, yeah, they'll do Killer Croc with a lot of prosthetic effects. That's what I'm really hoping for here. Now, the big thing is that what I don't want to see for Killer Croc is that he just shows up for one scene and they kill him off. I'm also curious if he's actually going to be on the Suicide Squad, or if he's just going to be not on it and just guest star. So, if I'm okay either way. I mean, Killer Croc's a character you could see on the squad, but I'm hoping they just don't have him show up to kill him off. That's what I'm really hoping. I mean, Suicide Squad is obviously a rotating doors series because, well, obviously not many characters survive. So, having said that, I'm kind of nervous at this. I'm excited at the same time. I'm hoping this isn't Killer Croc's first and last live-action appearance until the next reboot or so. I actually want to see him in some more stuff. So hopefully they can do that. So all in all, really excited for, Rip Hunter, Hawkgirl, and Killer Croc all being in the respective universes. And yeah, I really want to know, guys, what do you guys think of all this casting news? Are you guys excited? You guys not? Just comment below, let me know what you think of the casting news for, Rip Hunter, Hawkgirl, and Killer Croc. And yeah, once again, there was other casting news. Didn't want to talk about it until it was actually official, so I'm going to save my piece a little longer, and then I'll, go into a little more deeper stuff with the other casting news that has been announced. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.